Welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy, and I'm here to read you a bedtime story. And I'm here to read you a book tonight that is going to teach us a very important lesson. I think that this is going to be a good book for us to read and learn something about what happens when we leave trash lying around outside. Because we have some animals here that learn a very important lesson about that same thing. This book is called The Messy Monster. The Messy Monster. See, there's this group of friends who likes to go someplace for a picnic, and somehow it gets very, very messy. And they go searching for the messy monster. But you're going to be very surprised at what they find. This is a good book. Now, it was written by Michael J. Pelowaski. And these pictures, they were drawn by Diane Patterson. Good pictures about some animal friends who like to picnic together and what happens when their picnic place gets very messy. A good book, and we're going to come back at the end of it and talk about the big lesson that these animals learn and see if they find the messy monster. Are you ready to go find the messy monster with me? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up because here we go. Picnics are fun. Do you like picnics? Sam Skunk and his friends liked picnics. They had a good picnic place. The picnic place had big trees. It had nice grass. It was by a lake. What a good place to picnic. Sam Skunk liked it there. In the shade of the trees, he liked to sit eating apples. Mandy Mouse liked the picnic place too. She liked the nice grass. Mandy liked to sit on the grass and eat popcorn. That looks like a great picnic spot. Brown Bear liked the big trees. He sat by the trees and ate honey. Bears like to picnic on honey. Sue Squirrel liked to sit in the treetops. She sat and read the newspaper. She ate nuts. What a good picnic place, Sue said. Bob Bunny liked the lake. It was a good place to picnic. Bob had carrots and carrot juice by the lake. Picnicking is fun, said Sam Skunk one day. I will go on a picnic. Sam went to the picnic place. Oh, no, said Sam. What did Sam see? The picnic place was not nice. It was all messy. Oh, look at that mess. The mess was not little. It was a big, monstrous mess. It was messy by the trees. The grass was messy. It was messy by the lake. What a mess! There were nutshells, apple cores, and carrot tops. There were newspapers, paper bags, and boxes. Cans were here. Jars were there. And popcorn was everywhere. Who could have made such a mess at the picnic spot? Look at this! Yelled Sam. What a mess! Who would make such a mess? Sam thought about the mess. He thought and thought. What about his friends? No, Sam had good friends. They would not do such a thing. There is too much mess, thought Sam. A mouse could not make it. A squirrel or bunny could not make it. Even a bear is not big enough to make such a big mess. But someone made the mess. Who? Who was big enough to make a monstrous mess? What a mystery, said Sam. I must find out who made this mess. I must solve this messy mystery. Sam's going to go figure out who made this giant, giant mess. Sam went to see Mandy Mouse. He told her about the mystery. He told her about the mess. Nutshells and carrot tops, said Mandy. Newspapers, apple cores, paper bags and boxes? Cans and jars and popcorn? What monster messed up our picnic place? A monster! Cried Sam Skunk. A messy monster, said Mandy Mouse. That's it, said Sam. A monster is big enough to make all that mess. Mandy looked at her friend. What does the monster look like? She asked. I was at the picnic place. I ate a box of popcorn. I did not see a monster. So Mandy had popcorn at the picnic place. Sam thought about the monster. I do not know what it looks like, he said. I only know I must find it. I must make it clean up the picnic place. Mandy said, I want a clean picnic place too. I will help you find the monster. I will help solve this mystery. Away went the mouse and the skunk. They went to see Brown Bear. They told him about the monster. Did you see a monster? Mandy asked. It's a big, messy monster, said Sam. It's a monstrous mess. Brown Bear thought and thought. I was at the picnic place, he said. I was by the tree. I had some honey in jars, but I did not see a monster. Bear was at the picnic place, and he was eating honey out of a jar. Where did the monster go? Asked Mandy. Someone must have seen it. We must find the monster, said Brown Bear. It must clean up the mess. Sam did not say anything. He was thinking. Sam was thinking about popcorn and popcorn boxes. He was thinking about honey jars and apple cores. Did Sam know something? Let's tell Sue Squirrel, said Mandy. Maybe she saw the monster. Away went the mouse, the bear, and the skunk. A monster? Said Sue Squirrel. I did not see it. I went on a picnic. I sat in a treetop and read my newspaper. I ate nuts, but I did not see a monster. Sue was there, reading a newspaper and eating nuts. That's interesting. What a mystery, said Mandy. Where is that monster? Asked Brown Bear. Who will clean the picnic place? Said Sue. Sam did not say anything. He thought and thought. Away went the friends. Away they went to solve the mystery. They went to see Bob Bunny. We are looking for a monster, said Brown Bear. It messed up our nice picnic place, said Mandy. Sam Skunk looked at Bob Bunny. The mess was very big, said Sam. It was messy by the trees. The grass was messy. It was messy by the lake, too. Sam went on. There were nutshells and carrot tops. There were newspapers, paper bags, apple cores and boxes. Cans were here. Jars were there. Popcorn was everywhere. Bob Bunny looked at his friends. I picnicked by the lake, he said. I had a bag of carrots. I had carrot juice in a can, but I did not see a monster. No monster? Asked the bear. That's funny, said the mouse. Where is the monster? Asked the squirrel. I do not know, said Bob Bunny, but we must find it. I like a nice picnic place. I want the mess cleaned up. Sam Skunk was thinking. Apple cores and nutshells, he thought. Carrots and carrot tops. Newspapers, bags and boxes. Cans and jars. I think Sam is figuring this out. Sam looked at his friends. And popcorn, he yelled. What? Asked the others. The mystery is solved, Sam yelled. It is? Said Mandy. Where is the monster? Asked Sue. What does it look like? Yelled Brown Bear. Popcorn? Said Bob Bunny. Let's go to the picnic place, said Sam. There you will see the messy monster. Away went the friends. They went to the picnic place. It was a mess. Everyone looked for the monster. Brown Bear and Bob Bunny looked. Mandy Mouse and Sue Squirrel looked. They looked and looked. Sam Skunk looked at his friends. "The monster is here," Sam says. "It looked like a bear and a mouse. It looked like a squirrel and a bunny and a skunk. Together, we are the monster." Sam figured it out. They all made the mess. "What?" yelled Sue. "Us?" said Bob. "How?" asked Mandy. "We all picnicked," said Sam, "but no one cleaned up. We each made a little mess, and together we made a monstrous mess." "That's my popcorn and box," said Mandy. "I see my newspapers and nutshells," said Sue. "Those are my honey jars," said Brown Bear. "I see my carrot tops, bags, and juice cans," said Bob. "And those are my apple cores," said Sam. "Together we made the mess. Together we can clean it up. We can make our picnic place nice again." "I'll clean the grass," said Mandy. "We'll clean by the trees," yelled Sue and Brown Bear. "I'll clean by the lake," said Bob. "Me too," said Sam Skunk. Soon the picnic place was nice again. And the messy monster? It was never seen again. Okay, that was a good book. And it says here, the messy monster was never seen again. But was there a messy monster? No, it was all the friends. They kept leaving their trash lying around the picnic spot, and they thought it was just their trash, so it wasn't a big deal. But when everybody's trash got put together, it was a huge mess. And when they went to find the messy monster, they realized they were the ones making the mess. And they cleaned it all up and said they were never going to let that happen again. That's the important lesson. You don't want to make a mess and leaving it lying around. Not outside, not inside, because even if you make just a little mess, then the next time you make a little bit more of a mess and somebody else comes along and leaves a little mess, it turns into a big mess, and you will start thinking there's a messy monster at your house, but there's not. It's just a sign that you need to clean up. And we need to be careful when we're outside that we don't leave trash lying around, because there's nobody out there to clean that up. And if we keep letting trash lie around everywhere, the world would become such a messy place. We don't want that. We don't want to see trash when we go to the park, the beach, when we go into our backyard. Remember, if you make a mess, clean it up so you won't be visited by the messy monster. This was a fun book. I think my favorite person in that book, my favorite animal, was the skunk. He figured it all out after going to all his friends. He figured it out. Now, I want you to think about this book. It's important. God gave us a beautiful world. We don't want to mess it up. In fact, I think we should thank God for this beautiful world that He gave us. Will you pray with Miss Dorothy before we go to bed? All right, fold your hands and close your eyes. Dear God, thank you for the beautiful world that you created for us. Thank you for my backyard. Thank you for my school and my playground. Thank you for the places that I get to go. Thank you for all the things I get to see. Help me to do whatever I can to keep this world clean, to not make a mess. And remind me if I do make a mess to clean it up. And please help my friends to remember that very important lesson. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, little skunk, time for you to get into bed. I want you to get under those covers, curl up, cuddle up, and get ready for a good night's sleep. Now, if Mom and Dad tell you to clean up, what are you going to do? You're going to obey, and obey right away. And Miss Dorothy will see you back here real soon on Good Night Lighthouse.